Developing tonight, the Brazilian grandparents at the center of an international kidnapping plot will spend at least a few more days behind bars.
The two are charged with helping their daughter abduct their grandson to take him to Brazil.
But the boy's father is fighting back. Marcelino Benito is live at the federal courthouse downtown with details. Marcelino?
Well, guys, this hearing was really something else. They tend to take about 25 to 30 minutes, but this one lasted more than 5 hours, and a judge has yet to make a decision. Let's talk about what happened inside. These Brazilian grandparents definitely do not look like what they look like in this photo, a photo taken during some happier times. Carlos and Jemima Guimarães were in green jumpsuits and teared up through parts of today's testimony as the government made its case about why this couple, accused of international kidnapping and conspiracy charges, should not get bail. Prosecutors say they would be a flight risk and flee to Brazil. The couple is believed to be worth more than $10 million. The government alleges they helped their daughter Marceli abduct Nico from the U.S. away from his father, Dr. Chris Brand, in Houston. Now, Rusty Hardin, one of the defense attorneys, instead tried to paint a different picture. Two elderly grandparents who don't deserve to be locked up and who would not run if granted bail. He presented documents alleging Brand physically abused his ex-wife and underwent treatment for sex addiction, citing that as a possible reason why their daughter took Nico to Brazil and never returned. Ultimately, the judge made no decision on bond this evening. She wants the Guimarães to reveal more about the assets they own and present a plan to the court where Brand will have access to his son while these court proceedings play out. Now, since the grandparents were arrested in Miami, Brand has not been allowed to have any contact with his son by his ex-wife.
We're disappointed that we don't have a decision today. We're eager to know what that decision is. I'm confident that the judge will take into account all of the aspects of the evidence that's been put forth. And I think the fact that she wants to take time to think about it means that she's taking it very seriously.
There are two different jurisdictions fighting over this. Brazil has found against the father. Houston has found in favor of the father. And so that's a family civil matter. That should have nothing to do with whether the 67-year-old couple without a single blight in their entire life is a bad risk to show up for trial, and they're not.
A trial date has already been set for early May, and we're told the judge will likely issue her decision on bond no earlier than Friday. In the meantime, Carlos and Jemima Guimarães will spend a few more days in federal custody. We're live downtown. I'm Marcelino Benito, KHOU 11 News.